Welcome to Sistah's Place Entertainment Showcase. Today we have on our Sistah's Talk feature, Teresa Howell. Welcome to the showcase, Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you are so welcome. It is a pleasure. So tell us about your novel, That Church Life.
Well, That Church Life is a book pertaining to 3 girls who grew up in the church. They all kind of went different ways on their faith and their beliefs once they became adults. The main character, she is a minister. She's a preacher's kid, and she ends up falling in love with the musician who is nothing but trouble. And he brings trouble all throughout the storyline. He is the drama king. And in the end, there is a murder, and it's found in the pastor's study. So it's a page turner. Yes, people are loving it. I'm hearing comments about I can't put the book down. I want to find out what's going to happen to Missy. So they're really into the characters in this book.
Okay, what inspired you to write this story?
Well, I'm a church girl. I've been in church all my life, and, you kind of see the ups and downs of religion. And people go through phases in life where, they may have difficult times dealing with certain things, but they don't really want you to know that that's going on behind the scenes. So this is just the behind-the-scenes kind of take on what can happen to somebody no matter what their title is in church, no matter how high up they are, they can still struggle with life's challenges.
Okay, absolutely. Is there a message you hope your readers will walk away with after reading That Church Life?
Well, yeah, hopefully it's going to be a 3-part series, so hopefully by the time you get to the 3rd book, it's more of, how did Missy overcome all of this and still remain faithful to God? How did she carry on the family legacy, after all this drama? So it's more about overcoming and moving forward in your life.
Okay, great. Who are some of your literary influences and why? If you could name maybe 3, 4.
I like Alice Walker. She takes her time in getting to the point in the story, so it's kind of a build-up. I like her last name is Roby, Lawson Roby. I think that's her name.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Kimberly Lawson Roby.
Yes, her. I like her books because most of her drama is in the church and dealing with people in and out. And there's a sci-fi African-American author with the last name of Butler that I like. I like how she captures you and brings you into the story and goes back and forth into time with her storyline. So those are my favorites. I'm just one of those people that like different kind of books instead of the same old romance.
Okay, all right. So tell us an interesting fact about Teresa Howell that you want our audience to know about you.
Well, I'm an educator. I've been in education for about 14 years. I'm an advocate for children with special needs. And I think it was the perfect job for me because growing up, I was a cheerleader, so I'm always cheering these children on to do their very best in school. But most people would not know based upon, how I act and how I'm always, hey, I'm full of energy, that I would actually even be in education. So I guess that's an interesting fact that someone would want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is good. All right. I like having educators writing novels and keeping our children.
Yes. I can't let my kids read my book. But,
right.
But I will encourage them to write.
Absolutely. So what's coming down the pipeline for you for the remainder of 2016 for you?
I have several engagements and for book signings. I have over 13 book signings scheduled now all across the country. I'll be going to Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Richmond. I actually have a book signing this Friday in my local area in Durham, North Carolina at a Barnes & Noble's near Chapel Hill. So it's just been a ride, and it's coming fast. The book has only been out for maybe like 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm already like booked for the rest of the year, so it's going well.
Okay. Well, we got to get Chicago on that list.
Chicago, yeah. I was planning to come to Chicago for the last book fair that you guys just had out there, but I was given late notice, so it was going to only be like 2 weeks to prepare to leave. But I do plan to make Chicago a spot as well, so be on the lookout. I'm coming.
Absolutely. You definitely give me a heads up. Let me know.
Okay, sure will.
Okay. So how can our audience learn more about you and follow you on social media?
They can find me on Twitter at Teresa WIV, Facebook. My personal page is Teresa Howell. I have an author page, Teresa B Howell, and Instagram, Teresa B Howell 1. Oh, and I also have a website, teresabhowell.com.
Okay. All right. Now, here's a bonus question. I like throwing these out.
Uh-oh.
What advice can you give to our young aspiring writers? What advice would you give to them?
Take your time in writing and really take it seriously. That's key because a lot of the books that are coming out now, it's very short to the point, and it's not really giving a reader enough because everybody's ready to pump that book out. They're ready to sell it, and they want their mom and their daddy and everybody to have it. But in order to have a long-lasting career in writing, you really need to be serious about it. And also, don't believe everything you hear, because when I first started, I was told by several people that I would never get into a Barnes & Noble as an indie author. And so far, I have 4 stores on my tour to get into a Barnes & Noble. So that is not true. So you do your research.
Absolutely. Research. I hear that a lot. Absolutely. It's worth it.
It is. Yep.
Well, I wish you nothing but success, and we are going to promote you across all of our social media channels as well as our directories that we belong to and groups that we belong to between Google, Facebook, and Tumblr, several others. There's a lot of groups that I promote out, all of my blogs. So you can get that exposure